Mayong Punta. Good morning. Let's reflect together post-colonial encounters with indigenous religions for peace and ecological balance. For me, I think the side of contestation, I think, are two areas. One is in terms of the mystical cosmology of the indigenous peoples, where they believe that it is sacralized by many spirits. And I feel that there is a pneumatological divide here. Maybe the church in our hermeneutics need to connect with the Canaanites' belief systems, and whether they can interculturally, intertextually help us to cross this divide. The second side of contestation, I think, is ecology, which I believe is geo-ecological side of contestation. Ecology, I think, for the indigenous people is really a multi-dimensional whole, seen, unseen. It is spirited, it is suffused, sacralized, and sustained by the sacred. For the indigenous people, it is a given, it is a gift from time immemorial, from the ancestors, from the Creator. We are just living within that cosmic flow that is as global where indigenous communities are. And therefore, I think, so this is the mystical cosmology that includes an anthropology, at the same time refers to really living in a everyday mysticism. This is the world that they mentor me into, and I feel that it's very important for us to be mentored into this world, to an experience of it, so that we know what we're talking about. I think we are at the post-mental age, because we are entering into a mystical age where I think a mystical perspective is important. Therefore, the sacred and divine is with us. This with usness makes possible the human agency to ritualize, shamanize, dream, and commune. The Mag-ansik, Ayata Mag-ansik term is umpukan, gathering to foster community. So you shaman, you ritualize, you dream the community, the earth, and creation into being. From them to us, and to the community. This is a very interesting perspective, mystical at that I learned. So I think in terms of post-colonialism is to really mobilize the sacred wisdom from the sacred spirit to deconstruct the Western ways of thinking and perceiving. And therefore, I think the hermeneutical community like us must provide that subaltern community space to think theologically with us. They collaborate with us in the thinking. They are the primary hermeneutical community, and we collaborate in that hermeneutics. In terms of the South-South voice, the different voices, I like to mention that I think we want to move away from a rational cognitive Western model of theologizing to reclaim the which ours, or many of us are. We are intuitive, we are mystical, we are imaginative, we are artistic. At the same time, we are very meditative, that I will do later. I think it's important to listen and converse to the spirit world of the ancestors. That is something that you and I find it very foreign. To feel the presence of divine in the embodied, non-dualistic, and non-dominating ways. So there's a spirituality of connectedness with nature, with land, that we need to pay attention to because of the crisis that we encounter. It's so complex, therefore it is not one way of solving it. It has to be complex, yet multi-layered, multidisciplined, and therefore multi-experience. I believe that, there's a need to really attend to the ancestral folk faith traditions. This is very important. That world is here with us, and therefore do we want to associate with them. And then it's a more cosmic or cosmocentric spirituality beyond the constructed reality. I like this word. And that world is an arena of faith. In other words, you and I can enter into it, experience it. No? So I believe all the spirits that we are talking about participate in the power of God's Spirit So do the reputable shamans and shamanesses. I think we have to accord them a pneumatological link, to the Ruach Elohim. So with that, I would like to sit with you and then we go into this world. Let the Spirit teach you. I can't teach you too much. Okay, shall we do that? All right. I want you to feel the word in Bahasa Indonesia, Malaysia is menghayati. In the Tagalog, you used to have pakikirandam, no? I think in Latin is santire. You go in, you savor, you learn from him, from her, who is God, who is the Spirit, and therefore the ancestors will teach you. Be open. So let's sit with the Spirit Word of God. Let's be comfortable, not be threatened. Let's be imaginative, open. Theologizing is from the depth of one's being with the earth, with the cosmos, because the Ruach Elohim suffuse this cosmic, global, and ontological space. So I want all of us to allow the great spirit of Ruach Elohim, to allow the ancestors to really move us deep within. The center of my being is actually spirit. It's deeply connected with the spirit of the earth. For God is alive, indwelling within matter, within energy, within fire and water that constitutes our planet. Experience that connectedness, spirit to spirit, water to water, fire to fire, matter to matter, energy to energy. Ruach Elohim is breath, is energy, is chi, is wind, breathe. As you are spirit to spirit connected with the land, with the forest, with the water, breathe. Connect, bond, and listen. Until you can say, until you can hear from within the core of your spirit being, the earth and I are one. As the earth is sacred, so am I sacred. Suffused, sacralized, sustained by Ruach Elohim, that cosmic breath, wind. And now I want you to connect, as it were, upward with the cosmos. You float yourself up from your body into the vastness of the cosmic space, and you realize that my spirit is also cosmic. I'm not just embodied, but my spirit can float, go beyond, trans-body into that cosmic space where God is, where Ruach Elohim suffuses that vastness of space. In that vastness, I'm one spirit with the cosmic spirit. I'm one spirit with Ruach Elohim. We are one. As this cosmic spirit, Ruach Elohim, breath, wind is sacred, so am I sacred. Therefore we are one. When I asked the Ruach Elohim to teach me, that just as this Ruach Elohim, which is breath of God, breathed into a human called Jesus Christ, Ruach has become incarnated and fleshed, materialized. All creation, whatever is created, is suffused with God's Spirit, with the Ruach Elohim. Matter is now spiritized. Jesus is also spiritized. Therefore, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, a human made of matter that is organic. That we need to also open ourselves to believe. Ruach is enfleshed in creation, in the land, in the forest, in the water. Because Ruach is now materialized and fleshed in matters created. So the trees in the forest can say, the Spirit of the Lord is upon us. So can the water and the sea and the oceans. Ruach is upon us, with us. So the whole earth, in its pain, wounds, in its hurts, can say, Ruach is within us and living me, Mother Earth. So the whole of cosmos can say, Ruach has and liveth me, whole cosmos. There's no space in this cosmos, in this earth, that is not enfleshed, that is not suffused with Ruach Elohim. So, if Spirit is materialized, then the whole creation, cosmos, the earth with its fauna and flora, in its joy, aspirations and cries, pain, wounds, is also Spirit, and therefore live, indwelt by Ruach Elohim. This is not just God talk, it's a God feel. It's a pakiramdam, sabanal, feeling with God, with creation, with Mother Earth, Sister Sun and Moon, Sister Water, and Sister Forest, the tigers and the bears, the eagles, the whales. So with gratitude, we offer thanksgiving to God in the name of this great Spirit and Creator and Ruach Elohim. And we say, Amen, Amen, Amen. And when you're ready, just open your eyes with gratitude and joy for this God feel, which is foundational to God talk.